Hey everyone! So, because I feel like I don't know enough of Ateez, I'm gonna do what you guys suggested. I'm gonna do the ultimate guide to Ateez. Now it is a long one, so let's get right into it. I'm super excited. Oh.
A quick spoiler disclaimer.
Right.
This guide will include various clips from music videos,
this is why I clicked out of this the first time I started watching it.
If you don't want them to be spoiled,
but
I suggest watching them first and then coming back to this guide after.
Let's watch this. I want to learn lots
video.
about them, so let's go. Look at their pirate ship. Oh.
We're Ateez!
Ateez is an 8-member South Korean boy band formed by KQ Entertainment.
Oh my god,
the group
so funny.
consists of Hongjung, Songhwa, Yunho, Yuzong, San.
Is it San or is
Mingy,
it San?
Wooyoung, and Jongho. I realize that you are probably very excited to learn new facts about the members.
Yay!
But before that, I would like to tell you some things about Ateez as a group.
A Teenager Z? Is that what their name's from?
Ateez debuted on October 24, 2018, with double title tracks Pirate King and Treasure. You'll find that they do that a lot.
I like this song a lot. Oh, I haven't watched Treasure yet. Oh, this one's fun. Yeah, what if you guys was saying that they do like two songs, and then you guys vote on which one you want it to be the title track? And there's a lot of stuff I gotta watch. I love this song too.
The reason for this is that Ateez often involves fans and the public in choosing which song is going to be their title track. By a process of listening to clips and watching previews of both songs, then voting. So though 2 music videos come out, only one is the true official title track. Their other title tracks include Say My Name, Wonderland, Answer, and Fireworks. While Ateez is known for their distinct hard-hitting anthem-like songs, most people don't know that Ateez is a group that frequently visits their softer, more sentimental side.
Oh.
Everyone loves to talk about Ateez's current position as the 4th-gen leaders of K-pop. But describing their past and where they started is an even better story.
Oh yes,
Ateez come from a very small company. They were the very first trainees to come from KQ. They didn't have much money when they started, which is noticeable when you watch their debut music videos. Treasure and Pirate King, though was shot in Morocco, involved using free sets to spend the least amount of money. You can even see a tourist in the background of the Treasure official music video.
No way.
All of this makes it even more remarkable that Ateez is where they are now. Ateez have told us that in the beginning, every week when they would get to a music show, they had to shorten their songs just to get a spot. They would even skip a week sometimes. At a recent interview with It's Live, San said that they really didn't have anything and came up from nothing. The first member to join KQ and the group was Hongjun. One could say that he literally sacrificed his sweat and tears to get Ateez to where they are now. While KQ is a small entertainment company that most people have never heard of, the talent that comes from it is nowhere near small. Ateez's producing team includes Edenary, a special production team consisting of Eden, Buddy, Lee's, Alander, Pepperoni, HLB, and Olive. It also includes Hongjung and Mingi. Just like their producers, Ateez's choreographers, BB Trippin, are top tier and have played a big part in who they are today.
They're incredible dancers.
Because KQ Entertainment is an extremely small company, Ateez has an amazingly close relationship to the staff and everyone in the company.
That's so
To the
lovely.
point that they call the CEO Abuji, the Korean word for father.
Aww. Aww, look at oh, that's so
In
cute.
2018, Ateez spent a month in Los Angeles
Oh my
preparing
God, no
for their
way.
debut. At this
I didn't know
time,
this.
as trainees, they were called KQ Fellas. The
Oh.
training in Los Angeles proved better than anyone could have ever imagined. Because when Ateez came back, they arrived as performance monsters. In May of 2018, KQ Fellas unleashed 3 viral performance videos to the world, carving
No
out a
way.
name for themselves as one of the
Oh.
best dance groups in the K-pop industry. If this guide accomplishes half of what it was intended to, then you
they're
should be
so
leaving here
cute.
as an 18.
Oh, for
Unless
sure.
you were already one to begin with. 18, the name of Ateez's fandom, is a combination of the words Ateez and destiny. If you should know anything about Ateez, it's that every facet of their history is a testament to the fact that Ateez was meant to be. The fandom name was announced on November 17, 2018, creating one of the most
Okay.
important songs
That's your
in
birthday.
Ateez's discography, Star 1117. Star 1117 is a song made for fans and is one of the ending songs Ateez sings at their concert. It means a lot to Ateez and Ateenies,
Aw.
and it has the tendency to make us emotional. Ateez also involved Ateenies in the process of creating their light stick, which was aptly
So
named
pretty.
Lightini. Many people
Oh, no
wonder
way.
how the name Ateez came about. It was voted on by KQ and the Ateez members themselves. It stands for Everything Teenagers A to Z. They were to be a group that encapsulated and fully personified everything teenagers go through, both the good and the bad. And
Aw.
Ateez truly does that. You can read any of Ateez's lyrics and feel the true emotion that they evoke out of someone. They are meant to inspire, to sympathize with, and to give strength to those that listen. Ateez introduces themselves with the chant 8 makes one team. Family, friendship, and relationship are extremely important to them.
이렇게. 자, 둘, 셋. MSO 팀. 인사드리겠습니다. 둘, 셋. MSO 팀. 안녕하세요.
Aw.
MSO 팀. 안녕하세요.
Oh, they said it in English.
둘, 셋. MSO 팀. 안녕하세요. 에이티즈입니다.
I didn't think they said it in
하나, 둘,
English.
셋. MSO 팀. 감사합니다. 네. 에이티즈 고마워요. MSO 팀. 화이팅!
Aw.
And even when one member is unable to be there at the time, Ateez never allows them to be forgotten.
안녕하세요, 민기입니다.
Aw.
빅송
같이
오케이
민기 집에서 발 해야 돼.
예.
발 일어서서 해야 돼.
발 꺼내 당장 꺼내.
자 간다.
다 같이 해야 돼.
어,
모여
자 둘, 셋. MX1 팀 파이팅! 감사합니다.
Another chant you should know about is Ateez present, which is frequently said in the beginning of their songs. It's not always there, but when it is, it's an indication that things are about to get crazy. If you have watched even just a few of Ateez's music videos, you will notice a
Oh, I haven't
pattern of
watched any of
ending
these yet.
scenes. They are the puzzle pieces Ateez gives to us to string together their storyline. Even though, according to Hongjung, they have yet to reveal even half of it.
Oh,
Explaining
goodness.
the storyline should be left to rocket scientists at MIT. But what Ateez can tell you is that Ateez are pirates. The Ateez universe involves alter egos, referred to respectively as Hala Ateez, and time travel, which is why you see the sand clock so often, even though in Ateez lore, it is called a chromer. Throughout Ateez's music videos, you will find them in the desert, at a school, in a ship in the sky, and even trapped in a clear box. This is because Ateez's story weaves in and out of their present and past. If you would like to delve deeper into Ateez's lore, I
Yeah,
suggest
seriously.
watching their Zero Fever Part 1 diary film. Ateez is known for many things, the most prominent being masters of performance. It is often said that the worst dancer in Ateez could rightly be the main dancer in another group. Ateez has been highly praised by multiple choreographers, including Leah Kim, Sienna Lalo, Kyo Madrid, Honey J Knows,
Oh,
and
Sienna.
Shamu. They have collaborated with, worked with, praised, and covered Ateez. Ateez is revered by younger artists as role models both on and off stage, and are praised by experts, Sunbaeans, and peers as the K-pop group to watch out for.
What is this?
거짓이라고 해도 누군가 내게 해줬으면 했던 말 걱정 안 해도 돼 잘하고 있어 지금처럼만 해
Oh, Chan.
Just keep it up 모두가 볼 수 있도록 너도 keep it up 세상에
Aw.
This is why Ateez has been on the show Immortal Songs 5 times and won 3 times.
Oh.
Ateez made history by being the only 4th generation K-pop group to do so, and also the fastest K-pop group ever to win it 3 times. You will never find an Ateez stage lacking, and Ateez take a lot of pride in that fact. Psy himself said that all of my junior artists do their best, but Ateez's specialty is that they work hard and do well.
Yes, they
In my
do.
personal opinion, I think they're the next generation K-pop leaders. Ateez's legendary
Agreed.
skills, effort, and talent has gotten them far over these past 3 years. And as a result, a huge increase in fans
my
has
God.
become overwhelmingly evident. While Ateez sold out their entire world tour just 4 months after debuting, the
Shoot,
exponential
no
increase in
way.
size and venue is quite shocking. Ateez's 2019 concert in New York boasted of 800 people for their sold-out 2020 tour, which was postponed to 2022. That number
Holy
shot up to
God.
19,500.
Oh my God.
Not only have fans recognized their abilities, but it seems others have too. After the American leg of their 2022 tour, Ateez's stay had to be lengthened due to the high demand for interviews. Ateez was even invited to interview and perform at the Grammy Museum, making them the 4th K-pop group and the very first 4th generation K-pop group to be
God.
invited. Ateez have no qualms about telling Ateez how they feel about us. In fact, Ateez has a phenomenal relationship with their fans. They are not afraid to be emotional with us, and that is what makes Ateez and Ateez so close. All in all, it's clear that Ateez, while notably sharing one brain cell between the 8 of them, are some of the most genuine, heartfelt, and hardworking individuals in the K-pop industry. Not only do they not know when to slow down and relax, hence why we receive an
Oh my
entire
God.
stage performance whenever they upload a dance practice. But a huge part of who
What?
they are is rooted in staying humble and kind. So, it makes sense that on May 8, 2020, the Korean Ministry of Culture, Sports, and Tourism named Ateez as their 2020 promotional ambassador, with the goal of promoting Korean culture and tourism abroad.
I didn't
In
know
some
that.
places in
Wow.
Korea, Ateez is known as the K-pop group that conquered the US. This is because Ateez has a very strong global fan base. After Ateez's 2020 to
funny.
US tour, some 100,000 people joined Ateez's official fan community.
Oh my God.
This is a strong testament to the power Ateez holds
Yeah,
and their
seriously.
ability to captivate the hearts of people all over the
Aw,
world.
what a nice photo.
If you want to get to know the boys better, their fun and chaotic personalities are quite evident in their variety shows, KQ Fellas, Wanted series, Fever Road series,
Oh my God, they have a
Wanted Special
ton.
series, and Stressor Things, a variety show made by the Universe app.
Oh my
At
God.
this point, I'm sure you are itching to know more
A
about
lot of
each
content,
individual
guys.
member,
A lot of
and
content.
I applaud you for being so patient. Let's get to know every member of Ateez.
MBTI, is that when you're an introvert or an extrovert? I haven't seen any of those, I don't think. Aww.
네.
His captain.
Before we talk about all that is Hongjung, you should know that he is never called a leader, but a captain.
Oh.
Ateez and Ateez alike both call him their captain. And Yunho even said that the members have to pay him money if they mess up and call him a leader. Hongjung was the first to join KQ in 2016. Though KQ Entertainment was not accepting trainees at the time, Hongjung sent them a
So cute.
mixtape with a letter saying
Wow.
he wanted to be an artist who writes his own music.
Aw.
KQ taking a chance on this teenager would mark the beginning of a long and rewarding journey for Hongjung, Ateez,
That's
and
incredible.
KQ Entertainment. Hongjung is one of the only two members that make up the 98 line. If you watch a lot of Ateez content, you'll end up hearing from
That scared
multiple
me.
members that Hongjung stands as the father of the group. Watching him will undoubtedly prove that statement as true. Hongjung produces a lot of Ateez's songs, and even wrote over 40 songs for Ateez before debuting. This includes Sunrise, Horizon, Good Lil Boy, Celebrate, Rocky, All About You, and Ateez's ethereal song Rora, which is a favorite of Ateez. He was, and is, extremely passionate about what he does, to the point of not sleeping. And that shows in the fruit of his hard work. An ongoing joke between Ateez and Ateez is that Hongjung doesn't know where the dorm is because he sleeps at the studio. As outrageous as that sounds,
He works really
Hongjung does
hard, doesn't
actually
he?
sleep in his studio a lot. Hongjung loves learning more about his craft.
He's very
and
passionate.
even spent extra time in Los Angeles after their 2022 tour to learn from a few producers here.
Wow.
Hongjung is very serious when he writes Ateez's songs. He sees it as an opportunity to make a statement about life, love, and loss. He likes to write about the struggles we all face in life, but also all the ways that we overcome them. This is why you'll find many people crying to the songs he writes.
Oh.
Not only is Hongjung a top-notch producer and songwriter, but he reforms clothes and many other items. Ateez love to see the most recent
Wow.
thing he takes and transforms.
Those are beautiful.
Hongjung often uses his reforming to make a statement, which shows in the jacket he reformed while he was in America and wore to the Grammy Museum that said, "No one like me." Hongjung loves encouraging people, and he loves people in general. He is a part of multiple social justice movements like the Polished Man campaign, which goal is to end child abuse.
Aw.
This is why you'll see him having one painted nail all the time. Some other hobbies Hongjung has is taking pictures and making
Those
covers
are
of his
beautiful
favorite songs.
photos.
His most recent busking session included multiple covers of songs from artists he loves, like David Bowie and Michael Jackson.
Wow.
Hongjung is a standout rapper and very versatile in his style. His trademark is the laugh, giggle or chuckle he makes before he begins his verse.
I really like the zombie performance. It's so good.
Many people find that if they hear Hongjung laugh in a song, it is a guarantee that it's going to be amazing. Hongjung is also a low-key singer. He sings in a lot of Ateez songs, which is why his style is so versatile. He likes to play around and test his limits when it comes to song creation. When you watch an Ateez stage, one thing you will undoubtedly notice is the almost crazy presence Hongjung brings to the stage. When he performs, it is an automatic party. His facial expressions are very animated and range from extremely fun to extremely scary, depending on the song.
I gotta watch their live performances. I haven't seen any yet.
Because of this, he earned himself a role as part of Ateez's Demon line, which you'll find out more about later. Hongjung speaks and understands English the most out of the group, and helps translate for the members during American interviews. Though Hongjung is extremely hardworking, recently you can notice that he allows himself to have fun and let out tension. And this makes Ateez very happy because we all think he works too hard. Lastly, if there is anything you should know about Hongjung, it is that his love for Ateez spans the length of the Milky Way. Everything he does is for us and to us. He loves talking to us and believes that we hung the stars in the sky. Recently,
that's lovely.
during the American tour, Hongjung said something to Ateez that has now really become a foundational quote from Ateez to Ateez.
I would say, no matter where you are and who you are and what you become, we will always be there by
His
your
English is so
side.
good.
Like this. So, okay, 18 years. Hey, don't cry. Don't cry. If you cry, I will cry too, so don't cry. So, 18 years. You will stay with us like this, right?
Yes. Aww. The dragon. Oh. Oh, they say the most
Songwa
wonderful
was
things.
the fifth member to join Ateez. He was close to giving up because he felt that he wasn't good enough. When the director of his dance school told him about a boy his age who was working very hard, this gave Songwa the energy to keep practicing. Songwa ended up auditioning to KQ. Later on, Songwa found out that Hongjung was the boy his director told him about, and the one that indirectly gave him the strength to keep going.
No way.
Ateez like to say that Hongjung and Songwa debuting in Ateez together was destiny.
Seriously.
For all intents and
That's
purposes,
amazing.
Songwa is the mother of the group. Now, if you're following along, this would mean that he is married to Hongjung, which tracks, because while Hongjung and Songwha don't have a vast set of idol friends, they are each other's best idol friend. Songwha helps Hongjung in controlling the craziness of the group. Though Hongjung teases and acts like he doesn't like Songwha, they actually mean a lot to each other. One of Ateez's songs, Thank You, was written by Hongjung to Songwha to express all the things he couldn't say to him.
This is so cute.
Songwha and Hongjung have one of the most popular ships, which is called Songjung. They are not as vocal about it, but if you look closely at their interactions, you'll see their amazing friendship.
So sweet.
Songwha is the second half of the 98 line and the oldest member in Ateez. Though Songwha is both the oldest member and the mother of the group, it would be hard to pick him out of a lineup next to the 99 liners. He seamlessly fits in well with the 99 liners because of his ability to be very playful and bordering on chaotic on occasion. One thing you will hear constantly about Songwha is his ability to help members through tough times. He is a source of comfort for many of the members, and Woo Young himself said that he goes to Songwha for comfort. Songwha is one of the most caring people, and he extends this to all Ateenies. In fact, Songwha calls us his stars. This has more meaning when you learn that Songwha's name means to be a star.
On the first
No
tour,
way.
Ateez said, "You guys were brighter than the star. Remember me?" But now I see that you are the light of the stars. I'm always be with you.
Surprisingly, the Songwha you see today was nowhere to be found years ago. It took a long time to get him to the place he is today, self-esteem-wise. Songwha said that, pre-debut, he used to grow out his hair to hide his eyes and face because he didn't like the way he looked. He would practice really early in the morning or really late at night because he was afraid of someone hearing him sing. Now, he says, because of all of the love Ateenies have shown him, he has learned how to love himself. Even more, according to the members and Songwha himself, he is the most likely to be caught taking a selfie. He couldn't imagine it before, but because Ateenies call him handsome so often, he said he is able to see himself as handsome now.
그러면 일단은 요사이가 방금 질문했으니까 제가 성화한테 성화 Who is the visual of Ateez?
Maybe.
Songwha is known for his amazing vocals and his outrageous performance abilities. Like Hongjung, the person Songwha becomes is a 180 from who he is off stage. Songwha is the second member of Ateez's Demon line. This title is rightly earned once you see for yourself his burning expressions, swift tongue movements, and graceful dance moves. Though Songwha debuted as a singer, he auditioned to KQ as a rapper. Recently, though, Songwha has gotten multiple chances to put his shockingly great rap skills out in the open. He has rapped on multiple songs, and Ateenies are absolutely obsessed with the persona of rapper Songwha.
Oh, he's really good.
Another thing you might hear
Very
a lot of
arranged.
is how physically perfect Songwha is. We're not kidding. At a glance, it is quite obvious that Songwha has the most perfect teeth. But one thing that can't be seen from afar are his perfect hands, lips and nose. The Ateez staff claimed the same, and Songwa himself also boasts of his perfect hands. One of Songwa's hobbies and passions is his love of ASMR. When each member of Ateez created their own series based on things that interested them, Songwa took it upon himself to create ASMR videos that were as funny as they were satisfying. Both Ateez and Ateez compare Songwa to a dragon, namely Toothless, the dragon from the movie How to Train Your Dragon. Songwa bears a striking resemblance to Toothless and has received countless plushies of the dragon. A skill not a lot of people know about Songwa is his makeup expertise. According to Songwa, he used to love putting makeup on when he was young. And he said, in a recent variety show, Stressor Things, when he was tasked to apply makeup on a ghost, that he was good at makeup. Songwa is also known to be very current on K-pop girl groups. He knows a lot of their choreographies and is praised for covering them very well. All in all, Songwa is someone you want by your side during both the good times and the bad times.
Yeah, the golden retriever. Oh, he's quite tall, isn't he? That performance looks so cool.
Before we begin talking about Ateez's golden retriever, I mean Yoonho, I should begin by saying that Yoonho is everyone's dog, I mean boyfriend, I mean husband. Honestly, he is all of those things. Shockingly enough, his birthday is actually on World Puppy Day.
Shut up, no way.
멍멍이 같아. 여기 열심히 골든 리트리버. 아니 뭐해?
왜 뽑았냐면 대형견 같았어. 그런 매력이 있는 것 같아서 고마워.
왜 이렇게 윤호를 사랑스러운 눈빛으로 보고 있니?
나는 그렇게 보면 안 돼.
Something that is often said on Ateez Twitter is that everyone has a bias, but everyone's boyfriend is Yoonho. Yoonho was the second member to join
hang on,
KQ.
guys. I think
He joined 6 months after Hongjung through an audition as a dancer and trained to become a vocalist and the main dancer. Not only is Yoonho Ateez's ideal husband, but Yoonho is beloved by all the members. At the risk of sounding like a cheesy teen movie, everyone wants to be Yoonho or be with Yoonho. Ateez's members often say that he is one of the nicest people ever. He has the perfect height, he is amazingly talented, and he never loses his smile. This gift of happiness is something Yoonho uses for the good of everyone. Ateez says that when everyone is losing energy, Yoonho is the one to cheer them up and energize them. His goal for Ateez is to be a vitamin for us, and I can't think of anything that describes him better.
하면서
cute.
사실 멤버들이 그때그때 텐션이 떨어지거나 조금 힘든 시기들이 있었는데 윤호는 그런 거 좀 아랑곳하지 않고 좋은 텐션으로 이렇게 결과물이 나올 수 있게 노력해 준 것 같아서 너무 고맙고 그런 거에 대해서 따로 언급은 안 하지만 다 알고 있으니까 앞으로도 잘 부탁한다고 얘기하고 싶어. 고마워.
Just one look at Yoonho's smile or a funny move he does to make you laugh will have you forgetting why you were
so
sad to
funny.
begin with. An example of Yoonho's encouraging spirit is a quote from him that said, "My self-motivating phrase is that I wake up every day and tell myself I can do it." He said that there is nothing you can't do when you put your mind to it. Yoonho is one of the funniest members of Ateez, and the weirdest. Though Yoonho is the first of the 99 liners and one of the oldest. What is great about him is that he doesn't mind coming off as odd if it means he is being true to who he is, or if it is
I
to
love
make
that.
someone happy. He once asked Ateez if they would still love him if he pooped. The answer was an unsurprising yes, and Yoonho responded with I know.
Oh
I
my
trust
God.
Ateez. Though Yoonho
so
has
funny.
the superpowers to make any situation funny, he is not always a playful person. He is very hardworking and serious about his craft. Something you will find about Yoonho as you venture further into the world of Ateez is that he is extremely competitive. Which for him is okay,
Aw.
because Yoonho hardly loses. The members call him lucky, and Yoonho has confirmed that luck time and time again.
영준 잘한다. 영준 잘한다.
What are they doing?
와 이거 그냥 때려버리는데? 아 이건 아니지. 아들 주인공 가야 보 하나 빼기.
Man, he's good.
능력아.
He always wins the games, doesn't he?
내가 왔다. 내가 왔다. 하는 말. 하지 마. 화내지 마봐. 화내지 마봐.
A standout fact about Yoonho is that he is an astonishingly great dancer. Being tall presents its own challenges to dancing, but Yoonho seems to overcome them all with ease. During their training in Los Angeles, Yoonho was the only member chosen by a choreographer at Millennium to record the dance video they would upload to YouTube. Yoonho was also the only member to record a solo dance performance video to add to the 3 KQ Fellas performance videos.
This rush, one hit wonder. Yeah, that's a fact. Hit his ass to the police, wonder where I'm at. Make so much money off this goddamn song. Still get in your ass like a goddamn thong.
Such a good dancer.
Yoonho's dance skills are something all the members aspire to. According to Ateez, Yoonho helps them all with learning the choreography straight from the beginning, because his body has already memorized the moves. Yoonho is very exact with his movements and catches the technicalities of a choreography almost immediately. This gives him a strong advantage in pulling off a powerful performance on stage. Like the last 2 members I have already mentioned, in what seems to be the theme of Ateez, Yoonho is also an excellent performer.
Oh my God. What song is this?
Something that has been the topic on the minds of many an A-teenie on Twitter. Is Yoonho receiving more recognition for his dance skills? So, if you are an A-teenie or plan on becoming one, please show our Yoonho a lot of love. Yoonho is also known for his golden vocals. His voice can range from a lower tone to a smoother high tone, and each sound is blissful. If it doesn't already seem like Yoonho is perfect, Yoonho is also an actor. He recently played a main role in his first drama, Imitation, and he did an amazing job.
현지야. 지금도 많이 차네. 이거. 다시금 이것도 쓰고. 미안해 현지야. 그날 내가 실수했어.
Acting is something Yoonho has always wanted to pursue, and he plans to see where his acting career will take him. According to the group, Yoonho is the one most likely to be caught playing video games. He wears this badge proudly and has no problem
why
admitting
not?
to it. He likes to play in his room and does so a lot when he has free time. Yoonho is an avid fan of Harry Potter and Spider-Man.
Me too.
Rather than an idol, his true dream is to be Spider-Man.
This is me. Okay. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Spider-Man. With great power. Okay. Wow. Comes great responsibility. Yes!
Oh my god, their concerts look like so much fun.
Recently, on an interview Ateez did with Wired, we found out that Yoonho is the only member of Ateez that has a license and can drive. To sum everything
he's
up,
the only one?
Yoonho is perfect and everyone should love him, period.
The moving sculpture. Oh.
Yeo Sang started off as a trainee under Big Hit Entertainment when he was 17.
Oh,
He
I think I
later made the
remember
decision to
reading
leave.
that on, like,
At that
this,
time,
the short
he
intro.
received offers from 6 different companies and ended
Wow.
up choosing KQ. He became the visual and a vocalist in the group. Hong Jung said, in an interview, that the team leader at KQ put in a lot of effort to get Yeo Sang to join them. The thing about Yeo Sang is that he has a kind of inconspicuous type of humor. You might not notice him immediately because he is not one to make himself the center of attention. But he is naturally funny, and his humor is very much underrated. Yeo Sang makes a lot of people laugh because he is very okay with and very good at exposing people. He is known on occasion to be very savage.
멋있는 마청. 야! 미안. 청소 잘하네 왜? 형 평소에 무대에서 춤추고 노래하는 모습이 너무 멋있는 것 같아.
좋아.
고마워. 근데 성화 형, 제발 우리 안무 중에 가만히 있는 안무 하면 혓바닥 좀 안 움직이면 안 돼. 혓바닥 좀 안 움직이면 한번 이게 시범 쿵세만해.
Disgusting and bad.
원제를 보여줘. 아, 이게 틱 있어요. 왜 이렇게 하는 거예요? 1, 2, 3, 4. 네이만행, 네이만. 아니, 근데 막 이렇게. 아, 이렇게 나왔지. 이제 끝났지?
사나 너야. 아니.
Oh no.
이게 사나 제발 우리 안무 좀 혼자 따라주지 말고 맞게 쳐주면 좋겠어.
괜찮아. 아니, 괜찮아.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
이게 산이가 이제 무대 연구를 많이 하니까 이제 그런
약간
거
과하다는 거죠?
그렇죠. 약간 특히 그 골반 쪽이 네.
예를 들면 내가 하는 거, 산이가 하는 거 보세요.
따다다다.
Seems like we stopped.
안 그래도 야, 너 멋있어. 해봐.
가고. 너무 튕기네.
But this does not dismiss his sweet and effervescent personality.
He's a very
He is
sweet-looking
quite
face,
like an
doesn't he?
angel. That is, when he is not busy calling someone out. Yeo Sang is able to fool most people into believing that he is not as undomesticated as the rest of the group. But when you really get to know him, you'll find that he is not as normal as he first appears to be.
I feel like I've done that before too, with the gummy bears.
Yeosang once told Ateez that if he is nervous for something, he pretends that he is in a simulation and that nothing is real. While that is a really helpful tip, we can all admit that is not the usual answer someone would give. But then again, when asked, Yeosang said that he thinks he is the only one who is normal among the 99 liners. While Yeosang takes the role of the most domesticated of the undomesticated 99 liners, what kind of animal he is a topic of heavy debate. Yeosang has always been given the title of a Maltese because of his softness and resemblance. But recently, Yeosang has declared that he is not a Maltese but a Doberman. This drastic switch in breed has found a lot of pushback. Most fans still call him a Maltese, which you'll find on their page for him at fan signs. But he insists on being called a Doberman. When he is rightly called that, he is very happy. So if you ever have the honor and privilege of meeting Yeosang, please call him a Doberman.
Okay.
The reason for this switch up from Yeosang can probably be attributed to the fact that over the past year, he has grown tremendously both on the inside and out. Both his newly found confidence and biceps are something fans have picked up on. According to Ateez, Yeosang, along with Sam, are most likely to be caught at the gym. So, I suppose to him, the shy Maltese has transformed into a strong Doberman. Yeosang is often introduced and referred to as a moving sculpture, and when you see him, the reason is clear. He is very distinctly pretty, and multiple of the members even said that when he first arrived at KQ, they were intimidated because he was so good looking. Something that makeup hides from our sight is Yeosang's beautiful birthmark on the side of his face. Fans love when he is barefaced, because it is one of the very few opportunities we get to see his birthmark. When you peruse Ateez's discography, you might not notice Yeosang's voice. This is because he did not get a lot of parts in songs early in Ateez's career. While a lot of fans were upset about this, Yeosang himself once said that he was very shy in the beginning and did not want a lot of lines. It really shows just how much Yeosang has grown both on the outside and inside. Because now his presence on stage can be felt from across a stadium. Yeosang has an extremely intense stare that he uses to his advantage when he performs. Many fans and non-fans alike say that Yeosang has very deep eyes, and it is this feature that makes him
like
even
looking
more
into my
powerful.
soul.
Now that we hear Yeosang more often, we are able to fully appreciate his rich deep voice. Not unlike Minji, Yeosang's voice, both when he sings and talks, is very full and very deep. This quality enriches every lyric he sings and sends a shiver down your spine, because it flows as smooth and as thickly as honey. His tremendous vocal ability should not take away from the fact that, like the rest of the members of Ateez, Yeosang's dancing skills are remarkable and stand out on stage. Just like his stare and his voice, his performance skills and presence on stage is resolute and absolutely noteworthy. Yeosang has been an MC on SBS MTV's The Show since March 2, 2021.
Oh, wow.
Yeosang leads as the oldest of the trio of MCs, and he has his own segment titled Uncommon Dance Lessons.
Oh, he's such a good dancer.
Yeosang's funny and bright personality shines in his role as MC. So if you would like to see more of Yeosang, tune into the show every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Korean time, of course. Yeosang's favorite food is chicken, and while that might not seem important,
I like chicken
it
too.
is to him. Something else you should know about Yeosang is that he created a character called
Aw,
Hehetman.
that's
And
so cute.
Ateez love to see the different variations and emotions Hehetman has. To end, I want you to know that according to Yosang, he will forever be your chicken leg.
The Mountain. Quite the nickname. Oh, they have a lot of live performances. Oh. Aw.
The first thing you should know about Mountain, or San, as some people like to call him, is that he is not human. Just kidding. Maybe. San was the fourth member to join Ateez. He came to Seoul on his own all the way from his hometown Namhae. Though he was good at singing, San had to work very hard to improve his skills enough to debut as a lead singer. Now, we can see, all of his hard work did not go to waste, as he has been given titles such as the man who will change the standards of K-pop performance by journalists. At first glance, when watching him perform, the thought that pops into most people's mind is how can anyone perform the way he does? San is renowned for his inexplicable performance expertise. Not only does he move his body in ways that would otherwise break the bones of any normal human being. But it seems that just like having a clear choreography for a song, San also creates his own face choreography. San has said that he thinks deeply about what the song is trying to say and then embodies that. He says that he tries to tell a story with his dancing and facial expressions. This is extremely
was
evident when he
beautiful.
performs Ateez's song Inception. He has a look of loss, longing and tragedy on his face and really makes you experience the song with him.
꿈에서 깨려고 하는 거예요. 네. 꿈에서 깨려고 모든 것을 이제 이거는 이제 어쩔 수 없이 꿈을 꾸게 되는 자아고 이 친구는 이제 이거를 끌어내려고 하는 자아죠. 네. 그래서 손이 떨리는 거예요.
Man, he's so
그렇게
like you can feel his emotions when he's dancing.
말대로 체이스유 하려는 대상을 잡으러 갔어요. 난 꿈에서 깬 줄 알았지. 하지만 이것은 정말 인셉션이었던 거라고 본인이 다시 알고 다시 빠지게 되는 거죠.
그렇군요.
네.
Yeah, he does.
It seems that he never loses his character in a song and has endless energy. Unsurprisingly, San is the third member of Ateez's Demon Line.
Yeah, I can
San's
see
switch
that.
when a stage begins is so dramatic that it is very hard not to notice. Due to this, one of his nicknames is actually Satan. It is also worth noting that San's flexibility is in part due to the fact that he is a third-degree black belt in Taekwondo.
Wow.
San's natural ability to always show some type of expression or emotion on his face, whether he is in the back or in the center, has garnered a lot of attention from fans, experts, sunbaeams, and hobeis. It has come to the attention of Ateez that many artists in the K-pop industry look up to San because of his unusual and indelible performances. Many younger artists, peers, and sunbaeams have mentioned San as a source of inspiration when they perform. Watching a San fan cam always holds amazing surprises, and this is something most people have noticed. San's fan cams have been named on the top 100 list of the most viewed male K-pop idol fan cams. Coming in as number 24 for his Studio Kum Fireworks fan cam with over 497,000 views.
Oh my goodness.
And number 16 for his Wonderland and Hala Hala fan cams, surpassing 1 million views.
Holy moly.
San is very critical of himself and always looks for ways to be better and do better. This is why, in his free time, he uses YouTube to review both live stages and his fan cams. He likes to look for mistakes and ways that he can do better next time. One of the most shocking things to discover as a new Ateez is San's intense duality. He is as affable as he is remarkable. Anyone who knows San knows that he is extremely caring and has a childlike innocent quality to him.
많은 기대 부탁드리고 이렇게 하면은 크게 나오나? 너무 이건 이상하게 나오는데 이렇게 하면 너 이렇게 나오지?
Oh, I love when they're barefaced. They look just so cute. And so like normal, I guess. Oh, he's so cute.
This is why he is often treated like the unofficial Maknae. San is extremely passionate when it comes to sharing all the love he has to give. And he makes sure to extend this enormous amount of love to all his members and every single 18.
Really cute dimples too.
San loves physical touch, and it is this love language that he often uses to display his love to members. He is also constantly giving out amazing advice to Ateez to encourage us and raise our spirits so we don't give up. And he is, by far, one of the biggest hype men ever. All these qualities are why on April 14, 2021, San was selected to be an ambassador of his hometown Namhae. Though San is very intimidating on stage, he is very much like an endless ball of sunshine and energy. He has so much of it that it often comes out very erratically. Hongjung testified that San was the reason Ateez's jumping ban was instituted in their trainee days. According to Jongho, they could be walking outside, and San would randomly begin jumping off invisible walls and try to reach high branches. Most times, Jongho just pretends he does not know him.
연습생 때 생활 규칙이 있었는데 그 규칙 중에 하나가 밖에서 점프 금지. 그러니까 사진 때문에 생활 규칙이었어요.
진짜 막 길 걷다가 링가르디
네, 막 점프하고 막
점프하고
괜히 막 나무 있으면 나무 위에 한번 터치해보고 막 이러는데
저는 진짜
그거 해가지고 거 아니에요?
이렇게 움츠려서 약간 다른 일행인 척하고.
San also breaks out into song extremely often, but he still hits his notes as effortlessly as water flowing out of a faucet. Most people are often distracted by his performance abilities, but San's vocals are exceptionally impressive. His voice is used in songs for very high falsettos, low tones, and my personal favorite, raspy and gritty parts.
He's got incredible range. That sounds like a fun song. Oh, what's this one called?
Lastly, I want to let you know that San has dimples that could make anyone fall in love with just a smile. So, it's okay if you already did.
Is it too late now to seem sorry? 좋은 성공인데? 짜장면.
They really say the nicest things, don't they? Oh man. Whew. How many have we done, guys? Like, my heart's gonna explode. Oh, another tall one. Eek.
The very first thing I think of when I think of Mingi is that he is the most adorable person on earth. Looking at him on stage, that must sound very strange. But allow me to explain.
민기야 날 가져.
얘기를 뭐 아무 말도
God. Aw.
마지막으로 모자 귀엽죠? 안경 귀엽죠? 저도 귀엽죠?
Yes.
At first glance, Mingi does not seem that disparate from the rest of the 99 liners, especially on stage. But Mingi is actually quite shy and reserved.
Aw.
Though he has his own bouts of random shouting and chaotic dancing, especially when he is around the people he loves. Mingi often takes a background role when in a group setting.
왜안 받냐? 어? 너 이번 받다며?
응. 그랬어.
근데 왜 나한테 전화 안 하고 최사한테 전화하냐?
너네 방 이렇게
아.
우리 방도 좋네.
그러니까 왜 나한테 전화 안 하고 최사한테 전화?
사랑 노래 오오오오.
야, 너
오늘 얼굴 상태 좀 그죠?
반응 좀 해주세요. 패치의 그 무게감, 그 중량감이 있을 줄 알았는데 없었어? 네, 저희가 아직까지 2개 시켜 먹은 데에서 없었어요.
Oh no. Aw.
좀 해주세요.
This is not to say he isn't the brightest person in the world. His smile lights up any dark room, and when he is happy, all is at peace in the world. Mingi takes friendship quite seriously, puts a lot of effort into it, and can get offended when his feelings aren't reciprocated to the same degree.
Aw.
또 서운해하는 민기 씨.
또 왜 이걸 왜 서운해 근데?
별 어이가 없네.
아 이게 왜?
와, 너 진짜로.
아니 이걸 왜 서운해하는 거야?
이거
아니 왜?
티는 어쩔 수 없어.
봐봐요. 리스도 같이 찍자 했고. 이렇게 님은 왜 저한테 같이 찍자고 안 하세요?
내가 같이 하자고 아니에요. 팬이랑 에이팅에 약속한 거예요. 우영이랑.
그래, 넌 그렇게 해. 나도 이제 너한테 그 정도.
Oh no.
그냥 여기서 윤호 씨 반응은?
이건 좀 오해가 있습니다. 네, 민기가 좀 지나치게 질투를 하는 게 경향이 있어요.
아, 질투는 아니야. 질투가 아니라 이거는 이제
서운한 거야?
나는 사람과의 관계를 되게 우선시하는데
어.
너는 나 도덕적 의리를
아니,
거부했어. 나 중학교 3학년 때부터 이렇게.
뭐를?
뭐를? 당신과 함께하는 모든 것이.
넌
Aw.
나랑 함께 많이 하잖아.
많이 한다고 너는 지금 익숙함과 소중함을 버리는 거야?
Oh, he's so upset.
다 소중해.
This
I just
happens
wanna hug him.
particularly with Yoonho, Mingi's best friend of several years. Mingi and Yoonho, or Yoonji as fans call them, were best friends for 4 years before joining Ateez. Minji was the third member to join Ateez. Mingi and Yoonho actually auditioned for the company without the other knowing. Another
find that
semblance
so
of
funny.
fate working to bring Ateez together. Mingi is known by the group as the one who is afraid of almost everything. It is quite funny to watch, and Ateez takes
I
a
want to
lot of
watch this.
pleasure
This
in
looks
it.
hilarious.
Minji is also known to lie to the point of hyperbole. Seriously, he is often claiming things that logically don't make any sense. Like the multiple times he has claimed he has never been afraid in his entire life, and proceeds to jump out of his skin because something scared him. He has also claimed that he has never lost before, even though his track record shows he is terrible at games. Many of the lies Mingi tells tend to catch up to him quite quickly.
He's
In the
funny.
behind-the-scenes video of Ateez's song Don't Stop, Mingi told the camera that he has never been cold in his life. Then proceeded to shiver because it was cold outside.
Oh no.
Mingi's nickname is Princess, and he often bounces around when he is happy. Though in the past he was very frivolous, recently you can see a more mature atmosphere around him. Amusingly, though, Minji is extremely outdated and does not know how to work a lot of things. He is constantly exclaiming
That's
about how
okay.
far
Me
the
neither.
internet has come. Despite all of this, Mingi is actually much smarter and more serious than people give him credit for. He has written amazing raps in practically no time, which is what he did when he wrote his verse for Ateez's title track Answer, in a hotel room, a day before they had to record it. Mingi also participates in producing Ateez's songs, and just like Hongjung, Mingi stayed longer in Los Angeles after their 2022 world tour to work with and learn from American producers. He writes all of his verses and truly takes the time to express his feelings when he does. Mingi, along with Hongjung, is on the list of the top copyrighted idols.
Oh wow.
Like Hongjung, Minji has a trademark before his rap.
Okay, I'm spinning. Your Frickson is back in the town. What's up?
That's right, he says
He
fix on.
frequently says the phrase fix on before his verses to indicate to the listener not only that he is about to rap, but that they should focus and fix their attention on him. I'm sure one of the very first things you noticed when you listened to an Ateez song was the guy with the deep voice. That guy is Mingi.
Okay.
As someone who saw him in person, I can confirm that his voice truly is deeper than the Grand Canyon.
저는 개인적으로
Mingi also sometimes integrates singing into his verses. So much so that many people say that all 8 members of Ateez are great vocalists.
Oh my god. They are all so talented. They can really do it all. Like literally, every member can do it all.
Though Mingi is obviously not an official vocalist, this does not stop him from loudly practicing to be the main vocalist of Ateez in his free time. Mingi is quite the performer, and his on-stage presence is very intimidating and profound. He pulls you in as soon as he begins to perform, and it is very hard to take your eyes off of him. His dance skills are incredible, and it is clear even from afar his obvious talent.
I feel like I remember him
Something I wanted
specifically
to make sure
from the
I
Bouncy
touched on
video.
is the fact that Mingi went on hiatus from November 2020 to September 2021 due to psychological anxiety. Fans missed him immensely, and everyone, especially Ateez, felt his absence the whole time.
That's a long
Mingi's hiatus
time.
is why you won't see him in multiple of Ateez's music videos and anything else they participated in.
That kind
Some
of breaks my
examples are
heart
the official music video
that it
for
was that
Ateez's title
bad.
track Fireworks and also the entire Kingdom survival show. But, as is to everyone's relief, Mingi is much better now. And his break really solidified his importance in the lives of every Ateenie.
내가 많이 사랑해, 알겠지?
I'm getting emotional. Whew. The fox.
Have you ever met someone who deliberately goes out of their way to mess with you all the time? Yet, you can't help but love them. Then you must have met Woo Young. Woo Young is uncategorically mean, but he somehow is the only one that can flawlessly get away with it.
Oh no.
멤버들 카메라에 안 나오게 하려고요. 저한테 되면 어떻게 돼?
괜찮아, 상관없어. 기대지 마. 레이트.
Though, Woo Young never does it with the intention of being genuinely mean. And it usually is an indication of how close he feels to you. Woo Young is an expert at agio and usually uses it to get away something or win a favor. This is especially true when Ateez shoot reality show and Woo Young wants the director or staff to grant a special request.
두 개 주고 하나만 내야죠.
Woo Young has an extremely distinct laugh that can be recognized from behind a
Okay, I
closed
remember
door.
hearing this in the
It
other
is
intro I
very
watched.
high-pitched and usually accompanied by clapping. It is, in all seriousness, a trademark of Woo Young.
사랑해.
에이티님, 이따가 만나. 키즈가 기다리고 있어. 네 거야.
Oh my god.
Woo Young
so
has a
funny.
smile that makes you want to work hard just to see it. And no matter how much he teases you, you can't help but still love him.
딱 뜯어 돌려서 발굴 해준 다음에
Woo Young is extremely loud and loves to be the center of attention. He is a textbook extrovert and flows in and out of conversations with strangers with practiced ease. This is why Woo Young has the most idol friends among the members of Ateez. He is particularly close to TXT's Yinjun and Stray Kids Changbin. Something else that you might notice about Woo Young is that he flirts with everyone.
I was just
In
gonna
fact,
say he
Woo Young
seems like a
could
big
probably
flirt.
make a robot fall in love with him. He knows the power he holds and has no problem with using it to his advantage. But, according to Woo Young, he was naturally born that way and does not intentionally flirt.
한참만 보면 딱내 거지. 딱내 거야.
All of Woo Young's qualities really make the constant comparisons of him and a fox very accurate. Though it has never been officially said, it is quite obvious that Woo Young's love language is physical touch. Out of all the members, Woo Young is the one to initiate skinship the most. He loves to kiss and hug the members and is constantly attached to someone. More often than not, that person is San. San and Woo Young are extremely close, to the point that they have matching tattoos that say amicus ad auris, a Latin
That's
phrase
so
that means
cute.
a lifelong partner, or a friend to the very end. Their ship name is Woosan, and unlike other ships in Ateez, Woosan actually coined it themselves and are very aware of its fandom. In a fan call with Woo Young, a fan asked what the fandom name for Woosan was. So Woo Young asked San who was, unshockingly, right beside him. They decided on P, which is the Korean word for rain because Woosan means umbrella in Korean.
Oh, no way.
Woo Young is
That's
also
funny.
very close to Yoseng. The two have been friends for 8 years now. They knew each other before they joined Ateez, when they were trainees at Hybe, formerly known as Big Hit Entertainment. Yoseng left Hybe and auditioned for KQ. Later, Woo Young left Hybe and followed Yeseng to KQ because they promised each other that they would debut together. Woo Young said that if he succeeded, he wanted to do it with Yoseng. And if he failed, he wanted to fail with Yoseng. This made Woo Young the last member to join Ateez. Hongjung said that if Woo Young wasn't there, the members would not be as close as they are. And Mingi says
guys,
that
just
Woo
one sec.
Young is the jewel
Okay, sorry, my nose is running. I'm getting like teary-eyed.
of the group and completed Ateez. Woo Young's skills was evident as a trainee and has become even better in the last 3 years. Woo Young has put a tremendous amount of effort in elevating his dancing skills. Most people don't know, but Woo Young had an extremely tough time as a trainee, and his audition for KQ was his last try before giving up on his dreams. Now, he has found true confidence in his abilities and even has a Studio Coom Artist of the Month to boast of.
Wow.
I don't wanna be another him. That shit is over. Finally, you found yourself a friend. Then you run him over. Ever since the start, I saw the end around the corner. Cause I know you so well. So predictable. You're an animal. I can't let you go. You're so good.
Like San, Woo Young also showed up on the list of 100 of the most viewed fan cams of male K-pop idols, with his Artist of the Month coming in as number 41. Recently, Woo Young was even part of the opening performance for Mama 2021, that featured members of 6 fourth-generation idol groups.
That's awesome.
Put your hands up.
Whoa. Oh man, he's such a great dancer.
He is a top-tier performer, and this is being recognized more and more. Though Woo Young is very known for his dancing abilities, his vocals are nothing to scoff at. They often whisk you away in a soft cloud when you hear them. His voice is very light and wispy, and this delicacy is what makes it so satisfying to listen to him.
Song. It sounds beautiful. Oh my god.
Woo Young loves to cook and is the member most likely to be found cooking at the dorm. He likes to cook for the members and is always working on his cooking skills. Woo Young is also passionate about video editing, and he makes vlogs that record the daily lives of Ateez.
Oh, don't choke. His laugh kills me.
There are a lot of behind-the-scenes content, so I suggest you check them out.
Yeah, I'm
a
gonna
stern
get
warning
on
as you
that.
get to know Ateez more. Be wary of looking too long at Woo Young, because he just might make you fall in love.
He reminds me a lot of Jimin. Aww. The bear. Oh, he's the youngest. Oh, what a nice
For all
thing to
intents
say.
and purposes, Jongho is the hyung of Ateez. Though he is the youngest and officially the Magni, you could never tell from the way he acts.
나 진짜 바쁜 시간에
금방 올 거라고. 네.
이러면 안 되지.
안녕하십니까 이사님. 잘 부탁드리겠습니다. 제가 이사가 아니고요. 저분이 잘 안 돼가지고.
죄송합니다, 이사님.
이쪽 이사님.
네.
안녕하세요.
네.
신석 박사입니다.
네.
죄송합니다.
그래.
들어온 지 이틀밖에 안 돼가지고요.
이렇게 근 손실이 있으면 안 되기 때문에 저 과자 안 치워! 어디 회사에서 과자를 먹고 있어?
바닐라 앤 커피. 브랜드 토핑. 바나나 앤 스트로베리 앤 오레오.
Oh, that sounds yummy.
룹.
하지 마. 하지 마.
시간이라고 이제. 말하지 말라고. 말하지 마.
If anything, San is the Magni, and Jongho acts accordingly. You will often see Jongho shushing San or telling him to stop, calm down, or be quiet. This is hilarious
Like the
considering
evil
their
stare.
ages, but Jongho being San's hyung isn't the only surprising thing. Recently, San and Jongho found out that they are very distant relatives because they are both from the giant line
No
of Choi
way.
clan. Jongho was the 7th member to join Ateez. He was actually into sports when he was young, but then later felt a stronger pull to singing. He
Aw.
became a trainee at Top Entertainment for several years, before making the move to KQ and becoming their main vocalist and Maknae.
눈이 마주치면 네 앞으로 갈게 갈 수 있어 함께
That's so cute.
One of the most noticeable things about Jongho, even at a quick glance, is his almost somber disposition. While he is the calmest of the group, it should not be mistaken as boring. Jongho is very funny and takes joy in exposing other members. Not unlike Yosang,
What are they watching?
Jungko's humor is very underrated and often looked past.
잘 봐야 돼 나는. 난 진짜 잘 봐야 돼요.
나 알았어. 나 알았어.
누군데?
이거 산이 영상 통화할 때야. 왼쪽.
여기 왼쪽이야.
왼쪽. 전화 딱 받고.
맞아요.
자, 하나, 둘, 셋, 최상.
아이고 이거는 인정한다. 내가 왼쪽으로 좀 잘 나오거든. 안녕하세요 에이티니 산이에요.
안녕하세요 에이티. 산이에요.
An example of this is a fan call, where Jongho gave his excuse for overspending. He said, "I didn't want to spend much money while abroad, but I accidentally entered a store and accidentally bought something expensive." Unlike
love
Woo
that.
Young, Jongho does not love skinship. But all of this makes it even more worthwhile when he shocks fans by making an obvious joke or initiating a hug.
Aw.
But, as his hang status dictates, Jongho is great at moderating the arguments of the group and soothing the worries of Ateez.
어쨌든
근데
보고
이게-
싶다는 말 한마디에 페이스타임을
그치.
걸어준 리더.
그치.
그리고 또 리더를 보고 싶은 멤버의 마음.
그것까지.
이런 훈훈한 에이티즈의 일상입니다. 사실 뭐 작업을 할 때 누가
Quite unlike Minji, Jongho is the complete opposite when it comes to fear. His unchanging countenance in the face of things that make most people scream is, like San said, scarier than anything else. It makes sense that Jongho takes on this somewhat protective role in the group, because he is also the strongest one in Ateez.
Yeah, I remember
The video
seeing
of
this in
Jongho
the
breaking multiple
short intro I
apples with his
watched.
bare hands
That's
while singing
insane.
beautifully went viral. Jongho claims he can beat every member of Ateez in arm wrestling with just one finger. As outlandish as that sounds, I believe him. Just like his adult-like personality, Jongho is obsessed with Americanos, and they are his idea of a dessert.
Oh no.
Not only does Jongho not get scared and is extremely strong, but he is good at literally everything.
He makes that.
Often on the first try. Whether it is fruit carving, making bamboo rings, or holding a single note without breathing for 1 minute and 28 seconds. Yes, you heard that right.
Stop. It looks like nothing too.
This is only right as the Maknae on top, a title that was given to Jongho, due to his vast ability to be amazing at anything that he does. Jongho is also known as the best vocalist of the 4th gen. But, though he is a 4th generation idol, his singing mastery rivals sunbaeams and experts alike. When people listen to Ateez's songs, they often hear an almost angelic sound. Some even mistake his voice for an instrument when they first hear an Ateez song, because it is very hard to fathom a human being hitting such notes so perfectly. His vocals have stupefied experts, peers, sunbaeams, and even the most weathered Ateez. They almost make no sense and don't seem physically possible. Sometimes, he even sings in a female register, which is much higher than a male's. In Ateez's very first performance on Immortal Songs, which was also their first win, Jongho dumbfounded the experts, judges, and audience by hitting 6 consecutive notes without stopping. It was the performance of a lifetime.
Oh my god!
Jongho then coupled this feat by doing it again and hitting 4 consecutive high notes. In Ateez's performance of Wonderland Symphony No. 9 on the survival show Kingdom, Legendary War.
Oh my god!
This accomplishment becomes even more amazing when you discover that when Jongho performed this song at one of Ateez's American concerts,
He's gotta be one of the best
his microphone stopped working right before he was supposed to sing. But he didn't let that stop him and ended up singing without a microphone. His voice was so strong, loud,
without
and
a
clear
mic.
that the melody
Oh my
reached even the
God.
highest seat in the venue. Fans were shocked, to say the least.
I have chills.
Jongho is constantly improving his vocal abilities, and like some of the members, he stayed back in Los Angeles after the 2022 tour. He used this time to learn and train with vocal experts. Being good at everything includes performance. Jongho's strong, flawless vocals are paired with intense facial expressions that display the quality in which he sings. Most people don't notice or recognize this because of their laser-like focus on his voice, but Jongho is also a standout dancer. Jongho is often called a teddy bear or gummy bear. Either way, he is a bear, and he is quite fine with that. If you are ever frustrated that you aren't good at something, just remind yourself that it is okay. Because you're not Jongho, and there is literally nothing you can do about that.
Thank you. Aww.
I have mentioned the demon line 3 times throughout this video. The demon line is very well known in Ateez and it consists of Hongjun, Songhwa, and San. The reason for this moniker is the fact that the second a performance starts, their entire countenance and persona changes, and it looks as though they are possessed. While this aids in creating some of the best performances you have ever seen, it is quite noticeable and Ateez love to point it out. After all of this, thank you for coming, thank you for staying, and thank you for getting to know our boys.
When this happens at the end of like concerts, it just like makes me want to cry. Oh my god, I want to go see them so bad.
이번 로그 끝은 여상이 형이 할 거예요. 안녕.
네, 안녕하세요. 이번 한국관광공사 또 라이브 방송 또 브이로그 엔딩을 맡고 있는 에이티즈 여상입니다. 요즘 제가 엔딩을 좀 잘 맡고 있는 것 같아서 좀 뿌듯하네요. 하지만 여러분, 엔딩은 산이가 할 겁니다. 내 거야.
네, 안녕하세요. 에이티즈 한국관광공사 엔딩을 맡게 된 윤호입니다. 이제 우리 편집자분께서 엔딩이 많잖아요. 그래서 어떤 것을 엔딩을 쓸지 잘 모르겠지만 편집자님 제 거 꼭 써주세요. 알겠죠?
엔딩 후보 대결이야?
네, 엔딩 후보 대결. 브이로그의 엔딩을 맡게 된
안녕하십니까. 네, 엔딩 후보 세 번째 민기입니다. 네 번째? 제가 이번에 엔딩을 하기 위해서 탈색을 한 거거든요. 이러면 엔딩 안 시킬 수가 없죠. 그러니까 제가 엔딩하게 해주세요. 사랑해요.
모두가 엔딩을 노릴 때 나는 편집점을 노린다. 저는 욕심이 없습니다. 엔딩은 누군가 하겠죠. 네, 저는 에이티즈를 사랑할 뿐입니다. 에이티즈 사랑해.
Guys, that was so great. Oh. I will watch this, just not right now. Thank you so much for suggesting that guide. I know you guys mentioned it quite a lot. I'm really, really glad I watched that. I feel so much more connected with them. I feel like I know them a lot better, and I am so in love with them. I can't. Like, I literally feel like my heart's about to explode. But wonderful, guys. All right, guys, I hope you had fun, and I'll see you next time. Bye!